What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, Lil Jojo. That name right there is synonymous with the drill culture. Everybody know that name. A lot of people always ask me about him. You got to understand, I'm a street reporter. I'm a drill historian. I've been documenting the culture for a while. So the questions I'm always asked is Chief Keef, King Von, Lil Durk, King Von again, it's just a love affliction for those guys. But to be honest with you, it's another person I'm always asked about. He wasn't known in the industry that much, but people knew him though, and he known in the streets. Lil Jojo from Brick Squad, Chicago. Southside legend, a young guy lost his life due to gun violence. He was engaged in a war on the internet and shit like that. I tell people this and they might not believe me when I say this here. Chief Keef did kind of make drill famous. I understand he didn't invent it. We didn't heard of the stories of people like Pac-Man. We know that Louis was out with it like first, I believe, and people like King Samson was out. But Keef took it to a level that's big, him and Dirt. But it's people that says Lil Jojo stamped the drill culture. The drill culture we know about, the rapping with all the blicks in the videos, the guns in the videos, the reckless shit. Those were like the Jojo videos and shit like that. Keith had a lot of those videos earlier too, so I kind of contest that a little bit. But I get it. I do believe it was a strong blackballing for Lil Jojo. People always ask me that. If Jojo was alive right now, would he would have made it? I believe he would have been bigger than Lil Durk, in my opinion, Lil Jojo, because the industry kind of changed with Jojo. Jojo was as big as Chief Keef in the streets, while Chief Keef was that big in the street. Only thing is Jojo, ended up losing his life early, so he didn't get to feel a lot of that legend status that they gave him after he passed and shit like that. Nobody from Jojo Clique really got the look that they supposed to got. Swag De Niro pretty dope when it comes to the rap. Pete Rico, Killer Kills, a lot more of those guys, not to leave any names out and shit like that. We know the famous Smiles and a lot more other people too. Hate naming names because there's always somebody I left out. It's early, I done blew this out. What I'm saying is though that, it's going to be hard for those guys to get on because the whole industry was so in love with Chief Keef and Lil Durk that, the moment those guys popped off, that pretty much cut them guys off. They was going to have to do it on the independent level. You got to look at it. Them guys got millions of views collectively together. A lot of hit records on the underground market and shit like that. For no label to throw any one of those guys a big check, I find it laughable. But I tell people this here. The whole industry got a relationship with Lil Durk. The whole industry got a relationship with Chief Keef. They done blew the Za. They done drunk the liquor. They done did the lean together, filming videos, having conversations and shit. Picture this, Meek Mills and Lil Durk real cool. Lil Baby, Lil Durk real cool. These guys hang together, tell each other personal business. They done told old war stories. Shit didn't happen in they past. Durk done told those guys stories about the JoJo shit like that. No matter how hot JoJo would have got, those guys wouldn't fuck with him because of the love they got for Lil Durk. That shit feel backdoors, So, it's true, it was a blackball. Even with like the FBG and King Yella and shit like that, those guys should been on, especially with JoJo, because JoJo kind of brought the shine to those guys. Duck always been a legend. King Yella always been dope. Lil J always been dope, but being linked to JoJo kind of raised their profile real big, And I tell people that, but the drill culture is deceptive. It's crazy. A lot of these young people, I notice in the drill culture that we call superstars, legends, and Hall of Fame drill rappers, they didn't really get the clout till they passed, A lot of these guys didn't even know that they were going to be looked at like that. The drill culture then lost like the best rappers in this shit. I don't even know who to listen to. Sometimes people ask me who your best rapper in the drill culture, and I tell them, man, they all passed. Sometimes I want to listen to some L.A. Capone. He not here no more. Maybe some King Von. Maybe some FBG Duck. I listen to all the drill rappers. I might want to throw in some Goonie Looney, some EBE Benz, and I look back and I say, man, all these guys not here no more. Due to gun violence, I might throw in some old Brick. You can't hear it. I might want to listen to some Rapping in the Purge by Crump. I might want to watch some old Zach TV interviews. Niggas out here thirsty. The drill culture that been swallowed up. So I'm going to keep you updated on this, man, because there's a lot of drill stories that I got, and I want to share a lot of opinions I got on it, because people always ask me about that. I'm always asked about OTF Nunu, too, so subscribe to my YouTube channel. I might speak on that next. It's the only truth.